And then I remembered the hospital papers. After a wreck last year, my dad shoved a stack at me just in case. I signed without reading. It wasn't an emergency plan, it was a theft plan. Samir revoked the POA on the spot. The manager canceled the request and flagged the account. The money never left. Then we looked at everything tied to my name. A joint family savings account was missing thousands. The withdrawals lined up with wedding payments and cash grabs. And that $600 I'd been sending my parents every month, it wasn't help, it was fuel, so I shut it down. I moved what was left into a brand new account in my name only. I killed the $600 auto transfer. I locked Nora's $529 behind two-factor and a security phrase. Last we called the venue. The deposit was charged to an old card my dad and I shared for emergencies. I said, that charge wasn't authorized. I'm disputing it. Samir followed with, cancel the booking. And just like that, the date evaporated. The texts hit right away. Dad, where did the money go? Mom, fix this. My sister, you're ruining Cole's life. I didn't reply. I drove home and told Nora the truth. Her face went still. They tried to take my college money, she said. Yeah, I said. They did. I don't want them at my graduation. Done, I said. And I don't care where Cole gets married. By evening, relatives were calling it a misunderstanding. Cole's fiancé messaged me. They said you lost the fund, she wrote. And they said Nora won't last at MIT. So I sent one sentence back. The money is still there. They tried to move it. The next morning, my parents finally called. My dad barked. It's not stealing if it's family. My mom tried the old guilt line. So you're choosing her over us? Yes, I said. That's what being a parent is. Then I blocked them. They showed up once, hoping pressure would work in person. My dad tried to push inside. He looked at Nora and snapped, when you fail out, don't come crying to us. Nora didn't flinch. Don't worry, she said. I won't. So I closed the door. And this time, I didn't reopen it. Nora moved into MIT in late August. She smiled like she could finally breathe. My mom texted, we heard move-in is today. I left it unread. I used to think my job was keeping everyone afloat. Turns out it's simpler. Protect my kid. And I'm not funding a family that treats her future like a wedding budget. Last week. And then I remembered the hospital papers. After a wreck last year, my dad shoved a stack at me just in case. I signed without reading. It wasn't an emergency plan, it was a theft plan. Samir